How are you today? I have a couple things I want to talk to you about. So one of them is something that I'm just really excited about and I want to share. The other thing is I'm going to talk to you about DVC today. I had a request to talk about DVC, so I'm going to do that. It's taken me long enough, right? Okay, DVC. Disney Vacation Club. I'm just going to get right to it, all right? Now, don't skip forward to the end of the video to hear what my announcement is. Listen to the video. Do what you want. Okay, so DVC, Disney Vacation Club. Do you know about it? Do you know anything at all about it? Are you interested in it? Well, somebody out there is interested in it because they asked me to talk about it. So I'm no expert, but I'm going to tell you what my experience has been with the Vacation Club, okay? And if you have any questions, just ask. I would be happy to tell you whatever I can, which may not be too much. Maybe it will. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, DVC. We have been members since 2009. And when we became members, we bought into Bay Lake Tower. You buy points. It's a point system, and you buy points at a specific resort, and then that is called your home resort. You can book stays at any of the hotels. Actually, you can book stays anywhere in the world because they do have a transfer system as well, just like any timeshare. But when you initially purchase your points, you get them at a specific resort, and ours was Bay Lake Tower in 2009 when it was first built. So we were founding members, and then we bought at Grand Floridian. Grand Floridian for me is a very special resort because I lived from the time I was like 5 until I was almost 14 in Coronado. And then I moved just a little ways down the beach from there. And I spent a lot of time at the Hotel Del Coronado. And if you've never seen that, just Google it. Maybe I'll put a picture in here. At any rate, the Grand Floridian looks like the Hotel Del. And if you read the history on it, they actually did pattern it, if that's the right word, after the Hotel Del. So no wonder I like it. I have a very soft spot for the Grand Floridian, as I'm sure a lot of people do, but that's my reason. So when they started building vacation club villas at the Grand Floridian, I got very excited, and we bought like 60 points. So I think 60 points is probably the least amount of points that you can buy. So having said that, the points, they run like around $160 per point. You can finance them. You can pay cash, whatever. You can also resell them. They're like any kind of real estate. And I think that the lease, the timeshare, usually, I believe they last like 55 years. So anyway, you get points. You can buy as many as you want, but I do think there is a minimum of 60. Once you have your points, I believe you're allowed to buy as little as 25 points to add to your bank. Don't quote me on that, but if you're a DVC member, or if you're thinking about it, check on that, because I'm pretty sure that is right. I haven't done that yet, but it is something that I'm interested in, so I have asked about it, and that's what I was told. So you get points, and you have them in your bank. And when you want to book, you just either go online or you call, and you book you look for what's available and you book it. If you have 60 points and a resort is $10 a night, then you can book 6 nights. I will say that the average off-season points, they were like 10 and 11 points when we first became members, but I'm pretty sure, it's been a while since I've booked, but I'm pretty sure 17 is probably pretty average. So, you know, consider that 17 a night. You can book at any, like I said, any resort, but it makes sense to book, you know, and I say that, and I've never, I don't know that you can book it like, say, the All-Stars, because those aren't DVC. Even though we have a transfer program to book anywhere in the world, I'm not sure about the on-site properties that aren't part of the vacation club. I've never tried to do that, so I can't help you there. Also a point transfer system, just like any timeshare. So if you want to go somewhere where there's no Disney vacation clubs, you just call a special number and you transfer points for a week or how many ever days you want. And there is a transfer fee. I don't know how much. Last time I looked, it was like $95. So that's about how it works. As far as you know, perks or I don't know, other things. Of course, parking is included. You get free parking everywhere in the parks and anywhere else where parking would be charged. They do not give you free valet. We used to get free valet, but we don't anymore. We do get free Wi-Fi. I don't know. Does everybody get free Wi-Fi? See, I don't know because we get it. That's all I know. What else? Well, I'm sure you get free Wi-Fi. All of a sudden I'm thinking about that. I get it everywhere I go, so I would hope you get it there. You can add the dining plan to your stay, just like anybody else. And what else? Of course, you get discounts, like 10, 20%. You just ask wherever you go on Disney property if they give DVC member discounts, and if they do, you just show them your card. And usually it's your card and your ID. But yeah, what else? Am I a little too close there? Sorry. I buy the Tables in Wonderland card to go with my dining, because the dining plan does not work for us. I mean, we just don't eat that much, and something like the snacks, I mean, none of that makes any sense. I don't want all that food, so we don't do that. So we spend $100 a year, and we get the Tables in Wonderland, where you get 20% off your meals. So that's what we use. What else? DVC saves a little bit on annual passes. A little perk that they have is, which I showed in my Epcot day recently. And if you want to see it, just go look at one of my previous recent videos, A Day at Epcot. And we went to the DVC lounge. They have DVC lounges. You have to show your DVC member card to get in. They have pop machines and charging ports and computers, like laptops that you can use, as well as game stations for the kids and TV set up with, you know, Disney cartoons running. It's air conditioned. It's very nice. The one at Epcot is Figment. It's when in the store, when you come out of Figment. As you're leaving the store, just look to your left and you're going to see a lady, a cast member at the podium, and some stairs that go up. So anyway, when you come out of Figment, you'll see it. And you just go up there. You can do tours, like DVC tours, probably anytime. Just when you check in, ask your, I don't think you have to go to concierge, maybe. There's probably information in your room, but you can ask when you check in, tell them that you're interested in doing a DVC tour, and I'm sure they could set you up. Usually what they do, and this is what happened with us, they came to our resort and they picked us up and took us over to Saratoga to the preview center. And so you go in and you talk to a salesperson, a realtor, and they'll take you to one of the villas and show it to you. They'll show you the studio and the 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and then they'll go back and talk to you more about the pricing and what have you. And regardless of what you do, you will be given something. We were given fast passes and also ice cream sundaes while you wait for the van to come back and pick you up. So that's fun. As I said, you can use your points on the cruise line. So, and speaking of the cruise line, that's what I want to tell you. That's what I'm so excited about. Okay, so I told you when we were on the Equinox that we booked the Edge. Very excited about that. Brand new ship, got the infinite veranda. Well, we changed our mind. Yeah. That, I told you it was stupid expensive, and it's stupid expensive. Like, oh, stupid expensive. Like the reason we stopped cruising on Disney. You heard what I just said, right? Okay, so what did we do? Yesterday we talked about it, and I did some checking, and we decided, and my husband was very, very excited about this, and the fact that he got so excited about it really is probably what made me decide to go ahead and just agree, jump in with both feet, because he really was happy with the thought of doing this. So he usually takes a week off at a time. Until he retires, that's the most he can take at one time. When we take a week-long cruise, it's just go to the port, get on the ship, get off the ship, go home, go back to work. He doesn't get any decompression time after the cruise or before the cruise or anything like that. So we decided to look at a shorter cruise with Disney and see what it would cost us. And we decided to try an interior because we have never cruised in an interior. We've done an ocean view, we've done a veranda, we've done a suite, we've done concierge. We've never done an interior. Haven't wanted to. Well, I haven't wanted to. My husband was all for it. So I thought about it and I told him, you know, it would be kind of interesting to be able to vlog about our experience in an interior, since it's something we've never done. And if it will get us back onto Disney, I would so be willing to look at that. So I looked at it. We could get a 4-night, 5-day Disney Dream for less than half of what we were going to pay to be on the Edge. And when we saw that, we're like, sold. Sold, sold, sold. So we're going on the Disney Dream February 25th of next year for our 19th wedding anniversary. And I'm very excited to be going back on Disney. You all know I love Disney. Love it. Anyway, we're going on the Dream. I'm super excited. And my husband's super excited. We're really excited. Yeah, and of course I'll be vlogging the whole thing, so you'll get to see it. If you haven't, it's not for a year. Yeah. But it'll go by fast. And we have a cruise in July, so if you have any questions about DVC, ask, please. I'm sure there's tons I haven't thought of. If you are enjoying this channel, subscribe. I'd love it. And don't forget to click the little bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. and I will talk to you later.